Good morning, my name is Janet Melrose and this is a Seed to Table mini talk about garlic. Garlic is expensive in the stores and it's actually of fairly poor quality. Why don't I teach you how to grow garlic almost for free? So what you want to do is you want to purchase your garlic in the fall or get it from a friend who's already grown their own. And you're looking for bulbs that are fully formed with their wrappers intact. Usually the scapes are cut off and so it looks something like this. And typically I plant around about September the 21st to October the 14th or so. What you want to do is you want to split the bulbs apart like this so that the cloves remain intact. What you don't want to do is have the wrapper around each clove disrupted, because then the clove itself can get rotted in the soil. So you split your cloves apart like this, and then what you want to do is plant them in your garden bed, and it can be a raised bed, and you're going to dig a hole around about 1 to 2 inches deep like this. Plant your garlic with the pointy side up so you can see at the base, that's where the garlic root will come out. Pop it into the garlic, into the hole, and cover it up, and you are good to go. It's as simple as that. You split them apart around about every 6 inches so that the garlic cloves have room to grow. So a good 4 to 6 inches, and then you pop your garlic clove in with the pointy side up and cover it up, and you are good to go. Sometimes people will mulch, but you don't necessarily need to mulch as well. What will happen is the bulbs will start to grow roots after you've planted them, and then they'll go dormant for the winter. So those garlic, they've developed roots over the winter and they've gone dormant, but come about the 5th of May, all of a sudden you'll start to see the garlic sprout, and they will rapidly grow from there on in. Somewhere in June, from about mid-June to the end of June, beginning of July, the plants will develop what they call scapes. So scapes are the stalk of the garlic, and then you've got the flower at the top. What we want to do is take off these scapes before they develop, because in that case, the plant will devote the energy down into the bulb. If you leave the scape on, the plant will devote the energy into developing the flower and the seeds. So to do that, you cut them off just before the first set of true leaves. Just snip them off just before that first set of true leaves. There we go. And I use just a pair of scissors or a pair of bypass pruners. These garlic scapes are a delicacy. You can use them just like garlic. Just snip them up. You can cut the flower off if you wish to. Chop them up, use them as garlic. You can freeze them. You can dry them. You can make them into powder. You can pickle them. They're a gardener's delight. It's almost like you get a second crop of garlic by using your garlic scapes. You really don't want to just put them in the compost. Once you've cut off your garlic scapes, the plants will continue to mature and the bulbs will start to really develop. As the leaves die back, you'll notice that they're already starting to a little bit, but when the plant is died back by about 1/3, so around about the end of July, you want to harvest your garlic by digging it out very carefully and curing it for 3 weeks. You want to have it start to dry, and that way the flavor develops. So now you've got yourself brand new garlic in the fall, and the cycle begins again, and you can keep and use about 2/3 of your crop, and the other third will go back into the garden for next year.